Professor Dayron Bowers. In this recording, we will review my statement of teaching philosophy. So, my philosophy of teaching evolved from a passion to learn in graduate studies. Reflecting on my beliefs regarding teaching and learning, my mission as a professor is supported by the following objectives that have helped me to continuously learn. First, knowledge is best learned through application. Second, learning is universal. Perspective provides context and engagement. Third, discussion heightens learning and understanding. Fourth, current events and real-world studies enhance interest in learning. And finally, learning never stops. A professor should expect to learn from a student as they expect to learn from the professor. It is my goal through teaching to develop positive learning habits, spark enthusiasm for learning, and encourage a lifetime of learning. To accomplish these objectives, I enjoy applying real-world cases to encourage engagement and activity. Real-world cases give a glance into business terminology strategies and lessons from failure or improper due diligence of companies we are familiar with, sparking more interest to delve further into the importance of the case and the lesson behind it. As stated by Spanish poet-philosopher George Santayana, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Adding to this principle, it is imperative to stay informed with current events. In a society driven by information technology, I teach and communicate around current events and industry news and updates. Staying in touch with verifiable sources promotes conversation not only inside the classroom, but also outside in our everyday lives. I encourage my students to stay on top of what is happening, not for social gossip, but for the substantial conversations of which knowledge can be enhanced through differing perspectives with our peers. While textbook knowledge is key, both case studies and current events enhance what has been stated in the textbook. Still to this day, I utilize former textbooks as a reference point to refamiliarize myself with certain aspects in business, a practice I encourage to any scholar, because textbooks build a foundation and identify the box, so we can start to think outside of that very box. Current events and case studies enhance the learning of what is made practical knowledge inside the pages of a textbook. Textbooks also set foundational strategies to build our own cases for due diligence above and beyond reference purposes. Each and every day, classrooms present a unique opportunity to connect with a community of learners, future leaders, and impressionable minds. These beautiful minds vary not only in abilities, but also in learning styles, economic background, and educational level or understanding. My role as a professor is to give students the tools to grow. To accomplish these goals, I like to teach to the needs of each student so that all learners can feel capable and successful. Furthermore, I will present the curriculum in a way that forces the student to think critically. Additionally, I will incorporate group work projects, individual projects, hands-on learning projects, and other active learning themes to further encourage active learning. By providing my students access to hand-on activities, this helps reinforce the lessons being studied, which creates an opportunity for individual growth to learn. As stated by Dr. George Fraser, networking is the key to success in the world of business. I encourage my students to speak on what they learn, no matter the degree of their knowledge. The fear of being wrong halts communication, which in the professional world can halt networking initiative. Active conversation and engagement of the learning material enhances perspective, promotes diversified understanding, and encourages a hunger to learn more. Following these objectives and principles has assisted my continuous growth professionally and personally. Though, through curiosity, I fell in love with learning, and that curiosity to acquire more knowledge led me to be passionate about teaching others what I learned, a process which strengthened my learning and understanding by absorbing insight and perspective from the very people I was teaching. Teaching should be enjoyable and engaging for both the student and the professor. Effective teaching can facilitate the exchange of ideas and development of skills, both intellectually and emotionally. As facilitators, we have the task to shape how students think, not what they think. Thank you. I look forward to engaging in an active and thought-provoking academic environment with you.